Hi, today I want to talk about organizational culture. Simply how we do things around here. Have you ever thought of why we do the way we do things in our organization? When we may have similar goals, we may have similar visions, but there's a way we always do our things that differ from our competitor. There's a way we do things that differ from our neighbor. Organizational culture simply means how we do things around here. For example, if we fight every day in our organization, it simply means that's just the way we do things. We do things by fighting. If we do things by understanding one another, then it means that's how we do it. If we do things by extending love, by extending the spirit of teamwork, that's just how we do it. But then one powerful thing about organizational culture is that it is the only thing that the leader needs to set up as fast as possible when he starts his organization. This is so powerful because a leader is usually driven by vision. A leader is usually driven by goals, and he just wants to keep moving. It's like a driver in a bus, just driving the bus, and he wants to hit this goal, hit this goal. But then culture is so important that most leaders don't even know that they are not taking care of their culture. For example, if you're a leader and you're riding a bus, you should be careful with how your passengers are communicating with each other. Are they really talking to one another? Are they really interacting? Are they really respond when a fellow co-worker tells them good morning? Do they reply? Do they smile? Do they laugh? Do they really mean it when they say good morning to you? These are little things we ignore in our organization, but they go a long way in helping us build momentum and stand tall against our competitors. And this has no exception whether you are running a profit or non-profit organization. Now I'll just go quickly and talk about how you know if your culture is draining. And the number one thing you know is always silent protest. Silent protest when people withdraw intentionally. You begin to see them, they don't laugh as hard as they used to, right? When something is funny, instead of laughing, ha ha ha, they say, They don't even want to laugh out loud. They want to maintain their calm, they want to maintain their cool. They don't want to push out and relate with one another. This silent protest is very dangerous because you will not recognize it, because the task will be completed. Send emails, yes, emails is sent. Do this, yes, it's done, but the soul of the person is not inside, and that's very dangerous. Before you know, it's dangerous because you begin to see it's a magnetic. It begins to spread across the team. It begins to spread across the organization, and before you know, everyone is moody, everyone is sad, everyone is angry. You can trust me that nobody will work in that kind of atmosphere, right? So what do you do to solve this issue? Even though there are many ways to do it, but the best way to do it is open ways for communication, right? Allow people. Just because you're the CEO, it doesn't mean that the lowest of your staff cannot come directly to you. Open your door so wide. Let them say hi to you directly. You know when they smile. When you say good morning to them, mean it. When you ask, how are you? Sit down and really hear their response. Know if they are really good. Ask them, do you love working here? Why are you working here? Is there anything we can change? Open up so that they can have the liberty to come to you. When you begin to open up, the culture begins to go better and begins to become even sweeter. Now, culture, to adjust it, sometimes it comes with crisis. But the sweetest part of the thing is that there's nothing beautiful that has ever been accomplished without some form of crisis. Crisis in every formal structure is the only thing that creates the change of levels. When there's crisis, something happens. It's either we go up or we completely go down. As a leader, since you're a good leader, why would you be afraid of crisis? Allow people to tell you their mind, read through their heart, and then begin to solve solutions. Because when they begin to talk, you begin to know where the problem is coming from. I know you've enjoyed this session. I want you to drop comments and tell me how I can show you more ways to solve problems of organizational culture. Thank you so much for listening.
If you liked the previous video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and follow us on our social media handles as displayed on the screen. Thank you and see you soon.